Hi, welcome back to a new episode of Me and Me Old Man. The season's come to an end because of COVID-19. It's null and void. Good season. What are your thoughts on the season this year?
It was good. It was good. First season up in the Prem. We started quite slow, a few injuries, but once we got everyone back and got our confidence up, we were finishing like a train, and it would have been a real interesting end to the season. We were up to second and 7 points behind with a game in hand, with 9 games left. It would have been interesting, but it's just buts and maybes. We would never have known, but I'm proud of the players and the club, and I think we're more than equipped ourselves at that level of football, and just keen now to get over this pandemic and get back at it. So yeah.
Me and Dad have made a top 10 compilation of our favourite goals. We're just going to go through them now, Dad. Number 1.
Yeah, so number 1 is, as I say, different sort of goals. I don't want to go just for the best goal, like in terms of like who's hit the ball the furthest or whatever. Just want to go for different reasons and mix it up. And the first goal I've gone for is Tom Murphy at home in the FA Cup against HYTHE. I liked it purely because he's such a great finisher, Murph, and he scored probably a better goal from further range, but I just like the way when he gets in there, he's ice cold, and he's a great finisher. So I hope you enjoy this first one.
Really good goal. You know what's funny about that goal? He scored twice in that game and he went on to play for HYTHE this season.
Interesting. On to goal number 2. Number 2 is Andre Coker away to Lewes. The reason why I like this goal, just nice and simple, just good decisions. Just good decisions in the final third. Throwing into Andre's just come off his wing, lovely reverse pass. JT slips down the side, unselfish, squares it, and Andre scores. But listen out for the cameraman when this goal goes in. It's Vic's pulled a little funny one out there. So yeah, thanks to the cameraman and for a bit of banter. Anyway, enjoy.
Oh, lovely! Great dog.
Nice one, Vic. Next one's probably Dad's favourite, is it?
Yeah, no, this is probably my favourite. This is JT at home to Worthing. Just a really good team goal and really good movement for JT. Watch out for JT's movement as well as the cross comes over. He just took the centre after the near post, drifted off to the far and put it in. But what I liked about the goal is obviously we do a lot of work on teams that press us and trying to break a press and being nice and calm in that. And it was excellent. It's nice and patient. Worthing went for the press, committed, we broke the press, opened them up. Really, really good team goals. So probably one of my favourites. Yeah, I hope you enjoy.
From your favourite goal, now to my favourite goal. Lewes away at Margate, absolute screamer.
Yeah, no, it was. I think Lee's someone who come from our youth system, 17 years old. I think got 5 goals and pretty much all 5 from outside the box. He's got a hammer of a shot. Such an important stage in the game as well. We were coming off a bit of a bad run. I think we hadn't won in about 4 or 5, and went 2-0 up in this game at half time, and then Margate come flooding back, and before you know it was 2-2, and you know the game was on the balance, and he's just come inside and let one fly from 25 yards, an absolute bullet. So yeah, great goal. Hope you enjoy.
I don't think there's going to be a better goal than that this season. If you disagree with me or Dad, comment down below your favourite goal and why. Dad, what's number 5?
Number 5, same game. So we've just gone 3-2 up. We hadn't played well in the second half. You know, Margate scored 2 quick goals. Leeds just put us back in front. You know, I mean, me and Vines have been really vocal. As soon as we scored, the boys are celebrating. We're trying to get the info out, get back on the ball, control the game with the football. And they did. And this goal just shows how we play and the confidence the boys had to do that and deliver that. And Ben tops it off with a great finish. With a good number of passes. I mean, I haven't actually counted them, so maybe have a count up and comment in the comment section. So I hope you enjoy it. Another really good goal, so enjoy.
Release yourself. Come on, the overlap. Then you get over there with him. Then you get over there with him. A little closer. There you go. There you go. Inside that. There you go. There you go. Good job. Better. Keep it. No, love that. Charlie, well done. Charlie, well run, Jay. Good boy. Right back. Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben. Go on. Go on. Let that bounce. Go on. To the ball.
Oh, do you know what? I think that one could be my favourite goal as well. So hard to judge. The next one is Charlie Allen away from Enfield, and JT's missus was in labour the morning, so he couldn't make the game.
Yeah, no, we got a text from JT. He's only got a striker on the books. We just don't carry 2. Just, you know, it's hard to. You know, JT's our main man, so we just wouldn't get a top draw striker to sit on the bench. So, yeah, JT sent us a text. Missus got into labour. We were in the car there. We said, look, I think Charlie Allen can do us a job up there. The work we've done in the week, we felt that the 2 centre halves were a little bit flat, and we could get in behind them with a ball, 1 ball. And you know, obviously, you see the celebrations from when we score. Great ball from Reese. What a finish by Charlie Allen. Enjoy.
The funny thing about that was that Pritch started laughing halfway through the team talk when he said that Charlie Allen was playing striker. They ain't laughing now.
Yeah, and you can have a look at the Henderson's video of the Enfield from the dressing room and stuff. There was a bit of banter flying about when I named the side, but Charlie had the last laugh.
What a game that was though. Last minute winner. The atmosphere in the changing room was buzzing. What do you think?
No, it was. That was just, we just started to get going then. Just started to find ways of winning. The confidence was up and we were playing well. And yeah, no, that was a great day. We'll move on to the next goal. This is probably a goal that, from the naked eye, will probably look a bit simple. You know, it's just a simple cross from Denty and a side foot finish by JT. But it was more really that me and Vinesy identified with with JT that we just felt he could get across the front of centre half a little bit more than he had been, and we've done a little bit of work with him in training and given, he'd give us some feedback on certain things that he wanted to do, and it was just nice. We've been working the build up to that, and it's just to see it unfold. I just remember it going in, and me and Vines are just like laughing and looking at each other. It was just, as I say, a real simple goal, but into DENT, and just watch that JT's movement on the goal. He just takes the centre half away, and the moment he just loses him, he shoots back across the front of him. It's a great first time finish, and we're 1-0 down at the time, so gets us right back in the game. We go on and win the game. So for me, it's a great goal from a great player. So hope you enjoy.
It's Lee Lewis again. We know what that boy's like a shoe-in. Showing the goal, Dad.
Yeah, no, it's a classic. It's a standard Lee Lewis goal outside the box. He actually scored 2 in this game against CHESHUNT at home. This was his second one. I really liked it. It was, as I say, the touch out of his feet and the way he struck it, he just cut across the ball, and the ball was always going away from the goalkeeper, kissing the post and into the goal. Great goal from a very good young player.
How hard does Lee Lewis hit that ball, Dad?
He can hit a football hard. We see it at training all the time. I'd say he got 5 goals last year, and pretty much most of them were outside the box. He's got a hammer of a shot, and yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes next year with that season under his belt. So last 2 now, we go on to number 9, which is DENT against Potter's Bar at home. Yeah.
Quite a simple goal.
Yeah, I like this one. It's just the simplicity of it. It's very much what me and Vinesy try to preach to the boys. Just keep football nice and simple. Give it to someone who ain't getting marked. Just patient build up. Luke clips the ball up to the wide man. He sets it back. Ben breaks the line, rolls the wide man back in. Then we're in, and then a lovely late run. Everyone goes into the box. Lee Lewis pulls the ball back for the oncoming KARL DENT, and nice bit of composure, side foot finish. So a real simple goal, but very much what we're about as a management group, and what we want to do is keep the game nice and simple, and keep your eyes open, and good bit of movement as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed this goal. So I hope you do too.
And the last one, JT, a Margate boy, goes back home to Margate, and we all know what happens when people turn home.
Yeah, it always happens. When players go and play back at their old clubs, it's always going to happen. He was going to score. He got 2 on the day. I like this goal because we just come off a bit of a running spell. We had one about 5. And we went there and with real confidence and passed the ball around and dominated that first half, going into the 2-0 lead. This goal was just nice. It was just that we always look to play forward. If you watch it, 2 or 3 passes later with 30 yards from goal, and they managed to get everyone behind the ball. Then we take it back out to the centre half. The 2 forwards go back out, and then we punch it back in, and all of a sudden we've got 3rd man runners in Pritchard and a little bit of 1-2 with Murph. Lovely square, a bit of a bundle finish, but just think in terms of the goal, it's a bit of a theme to the goals that I've picked. I just love them team goals. It's just, we do so much work on the training pitch with the boys as a management group, and we preach it and we work at it. And so when they come off, on the line, we tend to enjoy them ones more than, say, like Little Manny or like the Lee Lewis Thunderbolts, but which are equally as good. But I like this goal, so I hope you enjoy it too.
well done. Tackle.
Lewis, show up, Lewis, show up. Go deep, then. Go deep, then, Lee. Go up, Lee Lewis. Show up.
Coming right,
So that's the end of the goals. I know which one's my favourite, but comment down below your favourites. Just got a message for all you people watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you. We're nearly hitting 200 subscribers, and I never thought that would happen this year. You got a message, Dad?
Yeah, no, thank you. Obviously, the little man wanted to start this up, just a little idea he had, and you wouldn't be saying if I can just get 50 views. Well, you know, he's got one video over 1,000 and a few over 500, and he's getting nearly 200 subscribers. So, you know, it's not my idea of fun because I have to constantly get a camera pointed in my face. But you know, the little man wanted, that's what he wanted to do, and thanks to everyone who's been watching it and giving him feedback as well. It's so important that you give him feedback. Is there too much time in the dressing room? Is there not? Or is there too much time filming the game? Oh, the video's too long. They're all things, as I say, me and him know nothing about this world. So any feedback you've got, obviously bearing in mind he's, you know, not on 14, so keep the criticism clean. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, just thanks. And lastly, really on behalf of Cray Wanderers, COVID-19 has affected everyone, and no more so than non-league football. You know, there's lots of clubs up and down the country that have really felt the financial effects of this, and Cray Wanderers are not immune to that. We're a club that's trying to build our own stadium, which they're doing, so it's really we're really stretched at the moment, so it's testing times for everyone. So we've set up a fund page, GoFund page. We'll put the link in the video, and it's not just for the first team wage, but we want it for the support of the football club. I set up the youth section a few years ago, and we wanted to reach out to all communities and make it affordable for everyone. You know, anyone who's involved in youth football, the signing on fees and the monthly fees in some clubs are ridiculous. We didn't want that to happen. So we had a sponsor that sponsors the youth section, which allows us to subsidise it and make it affordable for everyone. Now, unfortunately, that sponsor can't commit next year because obviously with what's going on. So there's a little bit of a shortfall. So we've set up this funding page to try to raise as much money as we can. And me and Hendy have been banging our heads together thinking, what can we do? So if you could even donate £5, that would be brilliant. And Hendy said everyone who donates, he'll shout them out in the next video, or he'll get me to shout them out to say thank you. But we've come up with a special thing that if you want to have an experience with Hendy, if anyone donates £100 on the giving page and puts me and my old man in the comments, £100, then we'll get in contact with you, and you can pick a home game of your choice, and you'll have full access with Henderson. So Henderson gets to the game, he's in the dressing room before the game, he's in the dressing room at half time, he's in the dressing room after the game. You'd have full access with him. You spend the whole day with him with the filming. They'll probably get you involved in the filming yourself, and that will all be, if you can donate £100, we'll reach out and we'll do that. But if not, I understand that £100 is a lot of money, but anything that can be given will be much appreciated, because we want to try to give back something to the club that's obviously give him so much joy and allowed me the platform to manage such a great club. So thanks for watching. Thanks in advance if you do donate. Look after yourself, stay safe, and we'll both look forward to seeing you on a touchline very, very soon. God bless.